3, 2, 1. Holy cow!
It's Henry!
And Mowers and Blowers!
Hey everybody, what's up? It's Henry and Mowers and Blowers! Good morning. It's about 11:30. I actually woke up earlier today because it just was cold, you know, and you could hear the rain falling, you know, and I didn't want to get out of bed. Well, that's pretty much every day actually. But finally, when I looked at my phone, it said 38 degrees with heavy snow. I'm like, heavy snow? What are you, crazy? I look out the window, there's no snow. Weatherman, man, seriously. But I will tell you, it is cold. Cold enough that I have to pull out a little bit of a thicker coat. A little while ago, it was actually flurrying, so it had some sleet and a little bit of flurries here and there. But it's been raining for like 2 days straight. I think these are the remnants of that Hurricane Zeta down in Louisiana, making its way up the East Coast now. As you know from yesterday's episode, I was working on my Husqvarna 2346 XLS lawn tractor. It has the Vanguard V-twin 23 horsepower vertical shaft engine in it, which I wanted to try to get going. I knew I didn't have the starter for it, but I did try the 2 different types of starters that I had. I figured out that it doesn't really work. I did some research on it last night about the different types of starters, plastic and metal ring gears, and where it applies to. See, you guys thought I was screwing around, right? What do you guys see? Yes, it's rain, but it's coming down slow. It's partially flurries. I wanted to show you guys something very interesting. I thought I knew starters. I mean, I've taken apart starters, I've cleaned them, I've rebuilt them. I thought I knew it, you know? I thought I knew it well. So the most often found starters are the normal Briggs Stratton single overhead valve types, right? This one's in okay condition. As you notice, this is some metal ring gear, okay? The metal ring gears go with flywheels that are steel. Here's a metal flywheel with a steel ring gear. You can only use the steel ring gears on the starters for this model. There are other flywheels for the Briggs & Strattons that are either black over here and it looks like it was riveted on or screwed on by the factory. The black ones are plastic. There's another kind that's gray that also you can tell looks like it's been screwed on there, not molded on there like this. I don't know if this is molded on there, but it doesn't look like you screwed it on, you know? There's no holes over here. So you know that this is a steel ring gear. You could also tell by just taking a magnet. If it sticks, it's steel, okay? So for the metal flywheels, use the starters that have the metal ring gears. Did you know that the metal ring gears had only 14 teeth? You count them. 14 teeth, okay? On the almost identical one to that, right? This one also has the gray plastic ring gear on them. Did you know that the plastic ones were 16T? I didn't know that the metal ones were 14 and the plastics were 16. That's a pretty big difference, actually. This is the starter that I tried yesterday also, with the plastic ring gear on it, right? I was looking at pictures of the Vanguard V-twin, and it looked like it had like this plastic black shaft that stuck up. This looked more similar to that than this one did. So I tried this one. It didn't fit. I mean, it fit, but the ring gear was too close to the flywheel, you know? Same goes for this one. I tried this one second, and it didn't fit. So I went and did some research on it, and I actually did find the starter that I need, I think, for this tractor. And that's the one with the black plastic shaft that sticks upward. Guess what? For the metal ring gear version, it was 15T. I didn't know there was a difference, you know? So I ordered it. I looked everywhere. And I found one for $32. It's an aftermarket one, you know? Probably from China. Whatever, it's brand new, and if it works, $35 is way better than $100, you know, which is what I saw the original OEM ones were for. This one over here, I believe, is for an opposed twin that has this different mounting. But this is also a plastic ring gear, and it's also 16T. So my lesson today is that the Briggs starters have 16 teeth, 14 teeth, and 15 teeth. The metal ones are 14. The one for the Vanguard is 15. Has a black shaft that sticks out. And it appears that all the plastic ring gears have 16 teeth. It's very interesting to me. Anyway, I'll wait for that starter. And then when I get that starter, hopefully that's the right one, we'll be able to start this engine up. The flat tire off of that other gray Craftsman, the one that was completely flat, I put ATF in it. I didn't think it would hold because ATF was coming out of this crack here from the dry rot. But it's been sitting out here for 2 days, solid. So ATF will swell up even the dry rotted cracks and work just fine. As long as there's activity. I guess if you leave it for like a month, it'll still go dry, flat. So it's an absolutely dreadful day outside. I still gotta try to fix up some stuff that are loose ends. I got this really cool Craftsman front push bar, bull bar, or whatever you want to call it, this bumper, right? And I was gonna put it on one of that red machine that has the bad deck, the red Craftsman LT1000 that I painted sunrise red. Looks wonderful, you know, but it has that crappy deck that I welded together. And I was gonna put this on there. Then I said to myself, well, wait a minute. I've got the Jamal a la tête sitting here. This is a Shelby. You gotta load this baby up, you know. So I checked out the holes, and it looks like it'll fit. So I'm just gonna try to figure out if I can mount this bull bar on here. I really like it, you know. Makes it look mean. I think they're carriage bolts. I can either put it on the bottom here or the top. I think the top would be better because it has more structure to it. Problem is, looks like I might have to stretch it a bit because it won't let me, there we go. No problem. I gotta fish this in there somehow. Got like no room to work. It's just how it is sometimes. You gotta do what you gotta do. So I had a subscriber. He wrote on a comment today. He says, sorry Henry, I'm not gonna enter your contest because it's too many hoops to jump over. I go, too many hoops to jump over to enter my contest? But yet, you think about this. To enter my contest, you just gotta follow Mowers and Blowers, which you're probably a subscriber already, right? So that's already done. And then you just gotta follow my Instagram, Mowers and Blowers, right? And then follow Super Clean Team on Instagram. And then comment Super Clean. I mean, he wrote a whole sentence on the comments. You can't press 3 buttons, but you can type an entire sentence telling me that you can't enter the contest because it's too hard to enter? If it was contests are too easy to enter. You want to win something, you got to work for it, right? And not only that, man, I mean, why be so lazy? You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be so lazy, just sit on your couch all day. Don't bother commenting. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. That's some negative vibes going on over there, man. You know who you are, Gilbert Cruz. If you're tired of working or you don't want to do work, don't bother. Just lie on your couch all day, man. You know I'm being harsh, but look, if you're not going to enter, don't enter. I don't care, right? But don't bring down everybody else just because you're too lazy to enter. Honestly, man, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Go watch a cooking show or something, you know? I don't need negative mojo. If I have good work ethic, doesn't mean you have to have good work ethic. It's just that easy to put on this bull bar.
And Henry, there's another hole there.
Yes, I know there's another hole here, but there ain't another hole to put that in. So this will have to do. As long as I don't stand on here, you know what I mean? It's to protect the tractor. That's solid, bros. Look at that, huh? 2 seconds we got it done. That's great. I'm glad I decided to put that on here. Next on the agenda, as you know, I've got that gray Craftsman LT1000 in the back. It's got no engine in it. I just fixed one of the rear tires on there, but it's got no seat, see? So I've got this old seat, right? Craftsman. And it has the bracket. All I gotta do is put a couple of bolts in here onto the bracket and I got a seat, right? This seat I decided to use because, well, use and save. Because look, it's good here. It just needs some black Gorilla Tape for this side. But the biggest challenge, and I always say this, is this version of it has this plastic coping that keeps the plastic looped around this little bend over here, the contour. I've done it a couple of times, and it's murder. You will lose your mind trying to figure this stuff out. Well, because it's such bad weather out, I'm really restricted to just my garage, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna tackle it. I know, this could drive me crazy. I might have to see Nurse Ratched for a lobotomy. So I'm gonna pull this out. And I'm gonna try to put some pressure here and put this around this coping here, like that. And try to put this on without going absolutely crazy. So that's it. That's today's episode, showing you the differences of the different starter motors for the Briggs overhead valve ones, the plastic or metal ring gears that match up with the plastic, aluminum, or steel ring gears on the Flywheel. Also, we put a bull bar on my Jamal Alatet Shelby tractor, and I put a seat on the gray LT1000 in anticipation for an engine to be placed on it sometimes in the near future. I just changed the front left tire, so now it rolls freely with tires that hold air. Even though it's raining outside, you still gotta get your hodgepodge of stuff done. Thanks a lot for following me along today's episode. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.
Hey, I'm Andy from Jericho.
See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.